conference battle at the New Orleans Arena. Thanks for tuning in, everyone, to this broadcast of NBA basketball on 2K Sports. With Greg Anthony and Brent Barry, this is Kevin Harlan. We'll be hearing from David Aldridge on the sideline. Phoenix right now in the middle of a road trip. What a story right now for these guys. Win after win. It's been a phenomenal stretch.
And it seems like every win they string together, this group gets tougher and tougher to beat. Playing beautiful basketball here of late.
There are a lot of things going on besides their execution as this group seems to be coming together.
Here's Booker. Ayton trying to break free. No good from Booker.
Man, Devin Booker is a true shooter. A walking bucket, always ready to let it fly.
And the proof is right there in the numbers, Greg. I mean, 2 seasons in a row, he's been top 10 in field goal attempts. So he knows how, when, and where to get that ball up.
And pushing it up. Here's New Orleans. Oh, and the dunk by Jones.
Valanciunas does a great job of surveying the floor and willing to find the open man. Nice extra pass.
Right wing. A wide open look here for Craig. Gets it to go from beyond the arc.
And he likes to get in a rhythm early. Nice triple.
Pass to Ingram. New Orleans moving the ball around. Here's Jones. Defended by Booker. And the rejection by Ayton.
Oh, man, it's 7-1. Not a good idea to challenge Ayton there. Such a critical part of how their offense is going to flow. Things are only working when he seems to be on the floor.
And it's Devin Booker with the rebound.
You have to really like his energy getting to the rim there. Shocked that he blew the dunk, but you know most times he's going to posterize his man.
Here in the first quarter with about 2 minutes gone by. Ball outside. To the paint. And Ayton throws it down.
Ayton just swallowing up the defender there and then completes the play.
Right now, let's send it over to the sidelines and get a report from David Aldridge.
Kevin, I had a chance to catch up with Monty Williams. He wants his guys to focus on jamming the perimeter shooters. He wants hard closeouts, no room to operate. He knows what this team can do if you give them any space on the outside to shoot. And they're going to be determined not to let that happen. Kevin?
Thanks, David. Devising a strategy to take away that three-point shot.
Devin
Booker, good. Booker's got his second basket of the game. With the All-Star game approaching, Brent, there are plenty of deserving players, but as we know, there are only 12 coveted spots for each roster.
And Kevin, get ready for all the snub talk that we hear every year. It comes along like rain in spring. But if you could see the league expand the rosters maybe to 13, maybe even 15 players, maybe some of that would go away. Not all of it, but maybe some.
They need this. Valanciunas inside. Rebounded by DeAndre Ayton.
He creates such a great opportunity right at the rim, and he just can't get it to go. Even with the defense not really a factor.
Pelicans trailed by 3. Pass to Valanciunas. It's Ingram on the wing. And that comes off the assist by Jones.
Brandon Ingram at that size constantly has a shooting window that's open.
And first time out of the game called for Phoenix. And the Suns here with a different look. And it's Warren with the ball for the Suns.
And talking about a franchise that has done a complete 180, look no further than the Phoenix Suns. Before 2021, they hadn't even been to the playoffs in 10 years.
In just 4 seasons, Phoenix, Greg, went from last in the conference to the best record in the entire NBA. It's been an unbelievable story.
And there's a lot of talent on this team, not to mention a great coach in Monty Williams. The future is bright for this franchise.
What elevation. He's a smaller but still determined big man, and he likes mixing it up with his impressive vert.
Pass to Hayes. To the middle. Here's Nance. And Nance slams it in.
So fun to watch Larry Nance Jr. get up and be in flight.
Now Warren. Over in the corner, Lee. It's stolen by Nance. 6-second difference between the shot and game clock. Greg, their offensive approach has been rock solid here.
And they're finding the weak spots in the D and attacking it.
The Suns trailing. Pass to Sharge. And there's another turnover by the Suns. Here's Alvarado. He's still scoreless so far in this one. And then slams it in.
And guys, he's not an easy man to stop when he's got the rim in his sights.
Never has been, never will be. He is a determined finisher. And that concludes the first quarter of play. Pelicans lead by 4. On New Orleans back in a... And for those of you just tuning in, the second quarter of action is where we're at right now. And guys, let's get your take on the scoring breakdown for the Pelicans.
And guys, I love the movement, doing a great job of just getting the ball on a string, creating some opportunities.
Well, I want to add also the damage that has been done on the inside. It's a lot of rubble in there, but they're continuing to go right at the defense. He's going to punish you if you leave him open. He's more than willing to take the open three when he's got it.
Back to Graham. That's good, and it's Ingram with the assist. Graham's got his first 2 points of the night.
And they're beginning to just flat out fall apart defensively right now, especially on the interior.
Nailed from three-point land.
He's not going to miss an opportunity to find a teammate. Chris Paul delivers.
Well, Brent, Chris Paul is undoubtedly one of the smartest players in the NBA.
And that's why he's been able to maintain such a high level of play for so long. As one of his teammates said, he has an IQ that's going to keep him on the floor until he's 50.
McCollum outside. Here's Ingram to the right side. Graham gets a wide open look. Off target with his three. Sharge outside. Outside Warren. Back to Sharge. Ingram with the steal. Graham from outside. Connects from three-point range. Graham's got 5 points now this quarter.
And Graham never shy about getting another shot off.
He gets it in there.
Say what you will about the value of the three-pointer, but those close-in looks are always plan A. Every trip down, get to the paint, get deep, score.
And first time out of the game called for New Orleans. And we're about 2 minutes into the second quarter.
I think people underestimated the Pelicans last year. They had such a tough start to the season, but still were able to make it to the playoffs.
Murphy can't hit. They've been hanging in there.
And a chance here to jump on top.
And Ayton throws it down.
The big guy going up and trying to rip that rim off.
And it's McCollum in the corner. And again, New Orleans has no luck. Unfortunately, the Pelicans did make a first-round exit in the postseason break.
In a series they took to 6 games, but yeah, they couldn't put together that deep run. Maybe this year things will be different. And they've done well at taking advantage of some late defensive rotations and getting the ball in the paint.
And it's Ingram missing.
The game has been very close in a lot of areas, but rebounding has been the one differentiator thus far.
And with an update from the sideline, let's check in with David Aldridge.
Thank you, Kevin. Last season, we know the Pelicans made that trade to bring in C.J. McCollum. He says, I think it's a match made in heaven. I'm happy to be here. The cool part is that I haven't had to make any real adjustments. The way I play is the right way. Kevin, back to you.
Well, and he's completely changing teams mid-season. Tough thing to do, but he is a veteran that can certainly handle it. Ball in his hands, good things usually happen. Hey, David, thank you for that story.
And it's coming easy for them right now. 5 baskets in a row in the paint.
Here's McCollum. It's not going to go for him. And Phoenix the other way now. Down low. It's deflected. Pass to Ayton. And Ayton throws it down.
Chris Paul.
And he can do a lot more damage to the rim than that when he wants to.
Oh, you're right. And with the lead they're enjoying, I'm surprised he didn't put a little something extra on that one. Again, McCollum missing.
Maybe a time to rest him right now, just give him a bit of a breather, try to help him get back on track.
Traditionally, that's how you want to finish the break, right at the rim.
Yeah, anything other than a layup in that situation, probably disappointing. Had numbers, took advantage.
And the basket by McCollum.
Such a good player on the in-between game, weaving behind bodies to find some space, and CJ cashes in.
Here's Craig. A chance there to push it to double digits, but it's off the mark. Ingram outside. From outside the arc. And it's Devin Booker with the rebound.
Another rebound hauled in. They're hitting to the glass with a lot of passion. And forget about finesse. This big fella's all about the power.
Now here's McCollum. Some stats for him. He averages over 21 points a game. Oh, and there's the foul. It's on Josh Okogie. That's his first foul.
First team foul. Substitution on the court.
Here's Jones. And he got that one up in time, but doesn't go in.
With the score.
And so it's the Phoenix Suns. Ahead by 9 as the quarter comes to a close. And it's been their rugged defense setting the tone. And we've got more M2K Sports coming your way after this break. And happy you could join us. We've got 2 quarters left to go in regulation. Some rookies take time to get acclimated to the NBA, but that was not the case with Herbert Jones.
Yeah, Herb started his second game in the league, and for a second-round pick to make that immediate of an impact, it's pretty rare in the NBA. He did play all 4 years of college ball, but he came in the NBA ready to rock.
Timeout called here. The Pelicans decide to talk it over. And the Pelicans making a change here. Pelicans trail by 9. Pass to McCollum. New Orleans moving the ball around. Ingram with it. He's picked up by Paul. Here's Alvarado. It's McCollum on the wing. Out to Ingram. Just 3 to shoot. It's hauled in by the Suns.
And they continue to control the glass.
And Craig has it in the corner. Here's Ayton. Uses the glass to finish the layup. Ayton's got the lead up to 11 now for the Suns. You know, Greg, we know to win at the highest level, you need your star players to show up in the big games. With that in mind, what's the key?
You know, it's their will and their ability to fight. If you look at the great ones, even when things haven't gone their way, they continue to scratch and claw and do everything in their power to try and get the W.
McCollum, no good.
And just because he might not be as big as some of the other guys that are on the floor, it doesn't dissuade him from getting in there and playing fearlessly on the glass.
It's McCollum on the wing. Pulls it from 20. And the Pelicans miss again.
Talk about things at halftime, and then you come out and you go 0 for 3. I'm sure that wasn't up on the board.
Craig. And a miss there on the triple. Pass to Valanciunas. Shoots the 3. Good on the triple. Valanciunas has got his 3rd bucket of the night.
Well, there it is. 0 of 3 to start the half, and finally something finds its way through the net.
And we're seeing some great ball movement out of this group, guys.
Pelicans trail by 12. Screen by Valanciunas. McCollum with the ball. And stolen by Booker. And here we go. Fast break. Paul's got it. Craig, good. Craig's got 5 points so far.
Pretty much count on double-digit assists from Chris Paul, one of the best passers in league history.
And let's head over to the sideline and catch up with David Aldridge.
Thank you, Kevin. Well, Kevin Durant learned an important lesson at age 11. His dad cooked him one-on-one, dunking on him and talking trash. Durant started crying and he locked himself in his room, but he came to realize, what am I so mad at? It's good to be passionate, but channel it. Once you're off the court, leave it and go back to being you. Kevin?
Great advice. David, thanks. Out to Lee. Ayton. It's good for...